Hello on this Wednesday, July, I think it's the 10th. Anyway, Ron's Garage here. I just got done buffing up a new arrival. This thing is really special. I've talked a few times about a few horns in my collection under the maker BISHER, B-U-E-S-C-H-E-R. Some say Buescher, company said BISHER. I'm sure it's somewhere in between because it's a German name. Anyway. So BISHER made a really high-end line called the custom built line. You know, it's kind of like any kind of custom, I guess, but this one's called custom built. Kind of like how Martin had handcraft, the handcraft descent line. So I acquired this BISHER. I'm looking at it here. Custom built trombone. It's I don't know how old it is yet. I haven't looked up the serial number, but here, take a look at this. I just buffed it up. I still got more cleaning to do on it, but take a look. Look at this. It is, I don't know if that's gold inlay or if it's brass that's been protected from the silver plating. But oh my goodness gracious, it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Hold on, let me get down here. Let's look at this. There we go. BISHER Aristocrat, custom built, Elkhart, Indiana, USA. I mean, the only other horn that I've ever seen close to this that looks like this, I think Olds made something like this, and Holton made, I believe, a professional, which also had a very similar treatment to it. And then this also has the flat bead on it. The gold flashing on the inside. Some of it's missing. I mean, it's not because of me. It's just the horn's old and it's probably been polished up, and that plating was probably relatively thin. But I mean, you know, slanted braces. Look at this. Slanted braces. Kind of like the other BISHER that I had on display with my Art Deco horns. The angle's not quite as severe as the 400. And it has this cool flange for the connector for the bell. I mean the slide. Tuning slide moves great. I can just move it with my thumb. It's in wonderful shape. The only thing I need to do on the slide here is there is a leak in the crook. Now this, okay, of course there's a lot of plating missing here from, you know, the hand holding it. And then there's this neat little logo that's been stamped into it, which basically says, if I can read it here, it's upside down. Hold on. Let's see here. It says True Tone, and then the serial number on it. But I can't read much else on it. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, there's a leak down here. So I got to take the crook off and button up that leak, which is going to require me to take off the strike plate and push all that out. And then if the leak is, you know, it's a crack, it's severe, I'm going to have to patch it and then put the plate back on as I reshape it. But other than that, silver plate over brass, and it's just beautiful. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you today. The BISHER custom built Aristocrat. I'm sure it's early 1940s, because prior to World War II, everything was pressure fit. Pretty much everything was pressure fit. I haven't seen anything that wasn't pressure fit before World War II yet. But this one, I'm guessing, is probably going to be early 1950s, late 1940s, but I'll double check on that. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and I'm going to toot on it for a little while like I do with all my horns, and most likely I'll put it up for sale on Vintage Trombones, you know, around the world, which is a Facebook page. And yeah, that's about it. Doesn't come with a slide lock. You know, that was kind of like the Holden 60 I have, the Art Deco one with the curved braces and the tuning inside the bell. So, but yeah, a couple horns back then, they just didn't make them with slide locks. So anyway, signing out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.